Woo. What's going on, everybody? Chatty Bobby Gaming, CBG Nation, stand up. We are finally here to give you guys an NBA video. I'm currently playing NBA 2K18 and NBA Live 18. I'm going to be doing a Mygm series on NBA 2K18 and a franchise mode on NBA Live 18. Sorry. Also going to do a My Career later. I'm just basically going to build up some VC and playing GM before we do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick our teams. Okay. Got a couple in mind. That's what I was going to do, but I decided against it. So here we go. We're going to do Mygm. The next chapter, which has kind of got a story mode to it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. The only thing about that is you can't import draft class, I think. Setup options. Quarter length, we're going to go 9-minute quarters. I'm going to play it on all... I'm going to play it on all-star. But I'm going to turn the sliders up a little, because I'm not that good starting out. And this, NBA 2K is very difficult this year for me for some reason. Usually I play on All-Star, don't even have to move the sliders, and I'm good. This year, not so much. So I got to be honest with you. I like the gameplay of Live better as far as it's funner to play, but I still like 2K a lot. We're gonna go right through this here. This is of course I like looking at this because it's all about them players, baby. Who you got? You know. I was thinking Philadelphia, you know, Milwaukee's also somebody that I was thinking, but trying to go with a squad that nobody ever plays with, that's available. I like the Charlotte Hornets a lot too, but everybody's playing with the Lakers this year. I was thinking about the Magic. I mean, they've got, you know, Nikola Vucevic, they got Fournier, they got Gordon, Payton, but Dallas is also, you know, somebody. Everybody's playing with Brooklyn too. I'm going to play with the Denver Nuggets. They've got Nikola Jokic, Paul Millsap, they got Wilson Chandler, Kenneth Faried, they got Jamal Murray from the Kentucky Wildcats. They got Miles Plumlee, Jameer Nelson, you know. So I'm going to go with the Denver Nuggets, man. They're an 88 overall, 92 offensively, 85 on defense. So we're going to go with the Denver Nuggets, at least for this Mygm. We're going to go ahead and advance. That's who we want to make our squad there. And I'm going to kind of skim through this. That's a very basic my player. I just did that just to get the game going. I'm going to basically what's going on. I'm just going to give you some of it. Anybody that's watched this probably already knows what's going on. It's showing a story mode like I played for the Mavericks. I'm number 69. That's funny. And I blew out my knee. So they're saying my career is over. It's basically, I'm just going to skip through this. This is kind of long-winded. So basically the story mode is I was a player. It was great. You know, you blow your knee out and your career's over. Well, 6 years later, I'm in Denver, Colorado, and I get a phone call from Mr. Green. Basically, you know, I got the GM job for the Denver Nuggets. So they're just basically giving pleasantries there. And there's Nikola. Look at him. All super awkward. Got a boy. Nikola Jokic. Look at him. Welcome. I was a huge fan of yours back in the playing days. I can tell how excited you are. The team hired you. I really feel like hiring a GM that has, you know, been in the league, that has gone through what it's like for us players. It'll be great for the organization. You will have the respect of the players, I can tell you that much. And then there's my goofy looking dude. Looks nothing like me, but it's fine. And then there's Mike Malone, the head coach, said it's been an honor. This isn't really a team that I feel like needs a full rebuild. They got some good pieces. Sorry, my eBay's going crazy. Let me turn this volume down. So basically, this is me with the GM, the owner, Mark Green. He's telling me I want chai latte, spice scones. Too rich for my blood. Just give me a, I don't know, a beer and a biscuit. I don't know. So let me just throw my phone over there. Basically, this is just talking. This is just building the story. It's the same thing with anybody that does it. It's just a different team and an owner and stuff. So we're going through all this, basically just giving our promises here in a minute. Now we're going to a press conference, and which I think this is cool that they're doing like the story mode to this. I played one with, like I said, with the Grizzlies, just to kind of mess with the game a little bit, fill it out. Played a couple of games with it. But I like that they've done this, that they've added that story mode to it. In this first episode, we're just going to be going over the squad and going over everything. Here's a press reporter, Chad. Welcome. You touched on this a bit in your opening remarks, but I'm wondering if you could, tell us more about your vision for the team. What are your goals for the season and moving forward? We're just going to do minor tweaks needed. To me, we're in an interesting position this year. I know not everyone sees it this way, but from my perspective, we're only a few minor tweaks from getting the team where it needs to be. All our guys can play. I have no doubt they can play, but they're the right group of guys. Tell us where you want to go. That's on me to figure out, and like any GM, I'll be evaluating that as the season goes along. Ultimately, we've got some nice pieces, a solid core, and I think, a few moves away from being the best version of ourselves. Any thoughts on your head coach? Will you be looking to hire your own people? Not yet. I'm confident in the coach. We're going to give everything a shot. I have a ton of confidence in Mike. He's great with the media. He's one of the smartest basketball minds I've met. He's going to do a great job for us this year. So here we go. Now we're going to go break down this is my GM, I know, but I'm not really into the whole setting ticket prices, and I may get into that later, but I'm just going to break down the squad. We've got Nikola Jokic. He's going to be our centerpiece. He's 22 years old. He was a second-round draft pick from Serbia in 2014. 22 years old. He's an 88 overall. A+ inside game. He's got an A mid-range game. Then we got the homie Paul Millsap. Big fan of him, from the Utah Jazz back in the day. He's older. He's 32, but he's an 87 overall. Then we've got Gary Harris, who's it was a first-round pick in the 2014 draft from Michigan State. He's 23 years old with an 81 overall at shooting guard. But at shooting guard, he's got an A from three-point range, so that's awesome. Then we got Wilson Chandler, the super athletic small forward, 30 years old, 78 overall from 2007. He was from DePaul. We got Kenneth Faried, who I've always been a fan of Kenneth Faried, 78 overall, power forward. And then we got Jamal Murray. This is the one. Jamal Murray and Jokic are going to be two of the guys that I think we could really build a squad around. Jamal Murray's got a first-round pick from the seventh pick in the first round of the 2016 draft last year, and looking forward to having him on the squad there. We've got Will Barton at shooting guard, 26 years old, is a 77 overall. We got Miles Plumlee, center, 27 years old with a 77. Got Jameer Nelson, one of the veteran point guards, a big good guy to come off the bench for us. We got Juan Hernan Gomez. That's two names combined into one there. From Spain, second-year player, 22 years old. Got a B+ three-point game, so that's good for a power forward. Then we got Trey Lyles, who's a 21-year-old power forward with a 74 overall from Kentucky, 2015 draft. And then we got Emmanuel Mudiay, 21 years old, point guard. I love the way this guy plays, man. No, cancel. He's from Congo. He's been in the league 2 years. This is his third year. Then we got Darrell Arthur at power forward, 29 years old with a 73 overall. Malik Beasley, a 20-year-old shooting guard with a 72 from Florida State, second-year player. We got a young squad. We got Tyler Lydon, 21 years old, 69 overall, power forward with a B+ 3 game. This is his rookie season from Syracuse. We're going to give him some playing time as well. So now I'm just going to go and I'm going to assign some game plan. Get like the minutes, rotation, and everything. So Jamal Murray starting point guard for us. Oh wow. That's kind of weird. Alrighty. 77 overall, 35 minutes. I mean, that's who the squad's getting built around, like we said. Then we got Gary Harris at shooting guard, getting 30 minutes. We got Wilson Chandler at small forward, getting 30. Paul Millsap at power forward, getting 34. And Jokic getting 30 at center. We got Hernan Gomez as our sixth man, getting 20 minutes. And then Will Barton's also getting 20 minutes. Kenneth Fareed's getting 16. See, I don't like that. I'm gonna switch, even that up, to get Fareed a little more minutes. Jameer Nelson's getting 15 at point guard. Miles Plumlee getting 10. Now, see, I'm not feeling this, man. I'm not feeling that getting that. We're definitely giving Moutier some minutes. Miles Plumlee, no. Let's see. These are some reserves. Well, these guys are reserves for now, so we can leave that for now. But we're gonna give some, do that the way it is. And set everything up nice there. So front office. I mean, we can look at some free agents. See if there's anybody out there. Okay. Chris Bosh. I'm not going to try to get Chris Bosh. Everybody's trying to go get Chris Bosh. And most of these guys are just older fellas in the free agent pool, which Terrence Jones, 74 overall with a 25-year-old. Festus Ezeli, my boy Festus from Vanderbilt. We're good on getting free agents right now. I think what we're going to do now is we're just going to stop this episode now. We're going to simulate through this practice day. And we're going to end this episode off. Let's see, it's an important game, so you should make sure we have the right strategy set for the Jazz. Don't tell me what to do, Mike Malone, okay? I am the GM. We're not going to change anything. I think we've been doing what we're doing. I mean, the season hadn't even started. Okay? So just calm down, Mike Malone. So there you go. We're 7th in offense, 18th in defense. So overall, we're 9th in the NBA. Going up against the Utah Jazz, who has Rudy Gobert, who's one of the best centers in the game. You got Ricky Rubio, Rodney Hood, Joe Ingles, Derek Favors, and Rudy Gobert. So, yeah, that is the first episode here of NBA 2K18 Mygm with the Denver Nuggets. CBG Nation, stand up. Comment below. Let me know what you think of the team I picked and maybe some ideas. I'm not going to be doing any crazy trades or anything like that, but just stay tuned for some gameplay and another episode coming soon, baby. Woo-hoo!